Coach, please raise your hand and we'll start with questions from the mic.
Justin, I asked Coach Smart about this when it comes to you as far as where he felt like you had grown the most in your time with the team. What do you feel like is the answer there? Where do you feel like you have improved the most right now compared to where you were as a freshman this time last year?
I would just say from a leadership standpoint, I've grown the most. Just understanding that I was once in the younger guys' position, so being able to help them with like certain play calls or like when days are long or mentally tough, just helping them out a little bit more. I say I've grown the most in that, for sure.
Justin, describe what it's like in the inside linebacker room right now. You guys have a ton of players that can do a lot of different things. How do y'all, what's it like from a competitive standpoint, and how does everybody stay happy?
I would say it's amazing, honestly. I mean, we go in there every day knowing that we have to compete against each other, and just having guys around you that want to compete makes you better than you can even imagine. And just seeing them push themselves every day makes you want to be better. I mean, after practice, Chris Cole, he's doing pass rush. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do some pass rush too. Like, I'm trying to get better too. So just having those guys like that, it makes you a lot better, for sure.
Yeah, what does Chris Jones bring to this defense, and what have you seen him as he's doing a little bit more outside linebacker this fall?
Chris Jones brings a lot to this defense. I mean, I've seen him grow from just not being an inside linebacker to being an outside linebacker as well. And I've seen him take this summer and just work, like continuously grind. I call him and he's like, yeah, bro, I'm working out. It's like 7 a.m. in the morning, you know, and I'm on his Instagram and he's working out, running hills and stuff like that while I'm still in bed. So just seeing him grow has been a great thing for us, for sure.
Yeah, it seems like several of you guys in the inside linebacker room have, had the blue caps. Kirby talks about y'all playing with fire, passion, energy. What is the culture like in the inside linebacker room from that standpoint? How do y'all push each other to maintain that level of intensity day after day?
I would just say we know in the inside linebacker room, it starts with us. Coach Schumann always reminds us that it starts with us, and just having that in our heads every day, knowing that that's the standard, and we just play with that every day. You know, we got to bring the passion, fire, energy, because it starts with us. We're leaders of the defense, so for sure.
From a player perspective, what has the emphasis on tackling look like from you guys as far as you guys try and get better at that from what you were a season ago?
I would say from a tackling standpoint, we've worked on that a lot. I mean, in the summer we was working that a lot. Now in fall camp we're working on it a lot. Just always trying to get a thud, you know, in practice, because you know we obviously can't go to the ground, but just always trying to get a thud, no matter if the play was over or something like that. Just always trying to work on perfecting our tackling. So we worked on that a lot for sure.
Justin, what is the challenge like at practice tackling this group of running backs? Just as a defender, what do you see in that group and what they're capable of?
I just see some speed. I mean, you got a lot of speed in that room. I mean, Dwight Phillips, he's a dog. Nate, dog. Bo, dog. You got a lot of dogs. Cash Jones, obviously, dog. You got a lot of dogs in that running back room. So it's been a challenge for sure. You know, me having to adjust to that. But the speed is crazy in that room. I love them guys for sure.
Justin, I'm gonna get you to be specific about one guy, Bo Walker. There's a lot of buzz about that young man since he got on campus. What does it make him special? What is he doing that's unique?
I would just say with Bo, he's a hard worker. I mean, all the running backs, they're really hard workers. They come in every day. They're always together. They always have a great connection with each other. So just seeing them work hard, I'm pretty sure pushes Bo to be a better player for sure. And he is really talented. I mean, he can cut off a dime. He can he can spin. He can do whatever he needs to do. He got a really talented range. So he's a very talented guy for sure.
I mean, you've known Joseph longer than anyone in this building. I
Yeah.
mean, when he went through his injury last year, and you saw him bounce back. What did you see from him last season, and him having to overcome that? And then, what do you think people should expect from him this year?
I've seen him just be resilient. I mean, that's one of our traits, resiliency. And Joseph, he's literally the person I know just always being resilient. When he had his injury, I seen him we still continue to lift weights, continue to go work on his pass rush, continue to do stuff. And they had to tell him to slow down, you know, because you injured Joe. But you can expect a lot from him. He works really hard. In the summer, he was telling me to get up off my butt and go work out and do stuff like that. So you can expect a lot from him for sure.
You're from the state of Texas. There's been a lot about the Georgia-Texas, I'm not going to call it a rivalry, but back and forth this offseason. How, being a native of that state, have you seen the relationship between Georgia and Texas sort of change in the last year or so?
I would just say it's a great challenge, you know, every day. We're both great teams, both coached by really great individuals. So, I mean, it's just a challenge, you know. You're playing really against really good people, so you can't really say rivalry or whatever, but, you know, it's a great challenge, I would say, for sure.
When Coach Schumann was in here, he talked about the fact that it doesn't have to be just one person to replace what Jaylen brought to the defense. As a defender, how have you guys kind of taken that into account, that, you know, you guys as a room can try to replace, you know, what Jaylen meant to the defense last year?
I would just say we all work together to just bring something to the team, you know. No matter, we all got skills and traits that we can help. So just trying to replace Jaywalk, I mean, you can't really do that for sure, but we all work really hard to just bring what we can to the team every day. So just having that, we're going to be really good for sure.
Obviously, you play behind, you play with Jaylen and CJ and Braylon. What do you say for those two guys? And obviously, year 3 is a big year here. What do you think that is that allows these guys to kind of really have their breakout years in their junior seasons?
I would just say from them two, work ethic. My bad, sorry, work ethic. CJ Allen, he's the epitome of like wanting to be great, and Braylon as well. They both come in, train really hard. They're doing everything to their max potential. CJ Allen, he just always in the film room. Braylon, always in the film room. Those two guys are bound to have a breakout year for me. I think so. They work really hard, so you expect a lot from them too.
You're a linebacker here. We hear about the fire, passion, injury. I can only imagine the intensity that happens at practice. And then on TikTok here, you pop up cutting loose, having fun, being silly. Is that two different guys, or is that a switch you flip? How do you handle being a little bit of both?
I would say for me, it's just, you know, when it's time to be serious and when it's time to just relax and have some fun. I mean, I kind of just take my TikToks and just, when I want to make a TikTok, I'll make a TikTok, but I know I got to worry about football. So, you know, it's not really a switch, it's just who I am. But for sure, just being able to just have fun when you need to and just being able to focus when you need to, for sure.
Opener's less than 2 weeks away now. Kind of describe the anticipation of everybody. You know, obviously wrapped up camp now and just looking forward ahead to next week.
We're ready. I mean, we're excited to go play against a great opponent. I mean, you get that challenge to go against somebody other than your teammates. So, you know, we're all ready. We're all excited to just go be able to show what we can do.
What did you see from Gabe Harris during camp, and what do you feel like are his greatest strengths on the defense?
Gabe's just one of those guys that has a high motor. I mean, he's always in the pile. He's always running after the quarterback, running after the running back. Whatever you need him to do, Gabe's going to do it. And just being able to see him play with such a high energy and high passion, I mean, that's all you expect from Gabe the whole time.
What can you tell us about Chris Cole?
What do you want to hear? We can be here for an hour talking about Chris Cole. I love Chris Cole. Chris Cole is just a versatile guy. I mean, he can rush the passer, cover, he can play the run. He can do so many things, and just being his best friend, I mean, I'm great to be surrounded by him. I love him to death. Don't tell him I said that, but that's my dog. Yeah.
Obviously, you know Chris, you know Joseph. Are there any young guys that maybe freshmen that come in there that have immediately connected with you guys, your guys' group?
I would say, from the most part, like the whole entire freshman group, we clicked instantly. Like as soon as they came in, we like, all right, where do you want to go eat it? Like, where do you want to do this? Like, we all hung out at the dorm rooms, because I still live in the dorms, so we all hung out, played some video games. We was all chatting up, like talking about where you from, just having that connection piece. But they all clicked with us instantly. They're like our little brothers to us, for real. So we all clicked.
Have another for Justin? One more?
You mentioned that freshman group just now. Who are some guys on the defensive side of the ball that you've kind of been impressed with their ability to come in and grasp the complicated stuff that you guys do after kind of being in their shoes a year earlier?
I would say for the most part, every young guy is trying to do their best to learn the playbook, learn from all the stuff on the defensive side, because you know it's obviously tough. You play for Georgia, but I would say for the most part, probably I'll say JJ. He's crazy. We call him like German Shepherd because he's just such a high motor guy. I mean, obviously got a blue cap and stuff like that, but for the most part, JJ. There's a lot of, like I said, all the younger guys are doing their best, so I would say for sure.
Justin, thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks,
you.
Justin.
Thank y'all.